Hi, big dreamers. Jana Kingsford here. This is actually part 2. I tried to go live before and then it cut out. My internet cut out. But if we haven't met, I'm Jana Kingsford, Chief Big Dreamer of the Internet. And I am going to pre-warn you. I'm going to pre-warn you right here, right now. I'm literally out of practice. I have not gone live for about 6 days. So this is possibly going to be pretty crappy. So I've got this create crap rule that I do. Usually what will happen when I go away for a couple of days and I'm not doing my daily Facebook lives and I'm not in the swing of it, I'm not dropping my beats and I'm like boom, boom, cha, boom, boom, cha. If you read my post the other day, let me know about the bass beats. And this is me picking up the beat, picking up my sticks without dropping a beat. But however, it may be a little bit rusty because I'm in my create crap rule, the 3 create crap pieces that I usually will do in between the flow hitting me and coming straight through me. Christina, hey. I'm back to the internet. There is reception. Reception has been restored and we're on a beach and I feel like we're more in the middle of nowhere than the other place. We are caravanning on a beach. We are very adventurous, I have to say. Like, we were really adventurous. Getting in here, oh my God, you've got a top fan badge? What is happening? Oh my God, that is so cool, Christina. I'm so excited. Did you have that from before or is it brand new? Or did you have it before? I'm so excited. How cool is this little spot? So, I don't know if I did my intro, but I'm pretty sure I did. So I've got so many cool things to tell you guys. You want to hear them? Oh my gosh. So here's a demonstration, a live demonstration of how you pick up the beats after you've dropped your sticks. I've had one for a while now. Okay, cool. Maybe because I'm rusty and I haven't been to the Facebooks for a while, I've forgotten what happens over here. So this is what will happen. Usually what I've noticed is actually when people are taking action, I should have had some more water. I feel like I need some water. So my brain's hurting a little bit. My brain is like actually hurting. Maybe it's like thinking more than it usually has to think because doing Facebook Lives is like takes a little bit of effort and takes a bit of an energy when you're not in the rhythm of it. But let's see how we go. And can you guys see me okay? It looks seriously like dark from this angle. But so I actually feel like some flow is actually going to come through, even though I'm not expecting it to. I'm actually feeling like it actually could. How do you like this place? Pretty cool. So we stepped outside of our comfort zone to come out here, and it is like the caravans are straight on the beach. So it's pretty amazing, pretty spectacular. We weren't planning on doing that. We were just looked on the internet today to look to where we were going next. It was like, oh, what about that place? And it was like, basically, it was just like pin the tail on the donkey. Let's go to that place. So I would love updates. What's been happening over the internet? Let me know what's been happening on the internet while I've been gone because we've had very little reception. Pretty much like just enough to do like a post and wait for it to load for like 10 minutes. Lovely background. Yay! I'm so glad you love the background. So what has been happening? Oh my gosh, there's so much has happened here. I've just I wrote that post bass beats to explain that post, that bass beats one. And I feel like this is the video version. This will be sort of like the video version. And what I said in there was my dad taught me how to play the drums, right? My dad taught me, he's a drummer. He's a professional drummer. He's traveled the world drumming, pretty famous drummer. He's well known in Australia through the music industry. They all know pretty much my dad. So, but my dad did teach me, and that was his job. That was his business. That was his thing. When I was a kid, that's like how he earned a living. And we were quite well off as kids, by the way. So that was, it's an interesting, I've got a weird background, like very paradoxical, very uninteresting, very quirky. I wonder why I do weird things, like having a weird business on the internet, talking to my phone on a beach, and everybody's like, what is going on over there? So I know, wow, it's crazy, right? So my dad taught me how to play the drums. And when he taught me how to play the drums, he said, okay, here's the Latin beat, here's the jazz beat, here's the rock beat. And rock beat was like boom, boom, cha, boom, boom, cha, boom, boom, cha, boom, boom, cha. And then it was like Latin was like boom, boom, cha, boom, boom, cha, or something like that. Boom, boom, cha, boom, boom, cha. It was like teaching me all the things. I've forgotten them. And then like jazz is like sort of like this. So he shows me all these beats, right? He's giving me all these bass beats and he's showing me that. And I realized like everything gets categorized. All music is categorized by like basically they categorize it basically by the beat. The drum actually determines the beat. And so my analogy was with my Facebook Lives, how I was really just like banging them out every single day. And I was like, feels so good because I did it for a good month. I did it over the threshold. You know how it takes 3 weeks to create a habit. It's exactly the same with Facebook Lives, and it's exactly the same with your base content. It's exactly the same with doing a daily blog, or a Facebook Live, or a post or an Insta story or an Insta bang, like an epic photo every single day. Whatever your daily thing that you do is to keep the beat like rocking and to keep like that beat going and to keep the momentum going. Do you love this metaphor? I feel like it's a really good metaphor. Let me know. So when you've got that, you can drop. So what I used to notice when my dad was on stage, he would drop his sticks. Like, so he's like full on going for it, going for it. And he's like, will drop the stick, break the sticks. Usually they'll break and they'll snap in half because of the way, like he's usually playing rock, right? So he would drop the sticks and he would like, without missing the beat, he'd be picking them up and be like, boom, boom, cha, boom, cha. And so I realized, like literally once you have that bass beat, you don't even miss the beat even if you drop the sticks. And this is literally the same, like when you drop the sticks, as in when you drop your daily habit, when you drop your daily habit of writing on Facebook, when you drop your daily habit of doing Facebook Lives, whenever it is or whatever it is it light here? I can't. Whatever it is, whatever that daily thing that you are doing is to keep those bass beats going, to keep the rhythm, to keep your business healthy, to keep your business thriving, to keep it all just rocking and humming and moving and that momentum happening. When you do the daily, when you have that daily, and that's the difference of doing things daily, when you have that set, when you have that beat set, you drop the sticks, maybe for 5 days like I just have done. But it was kind of like on purpose because we were out of reception, but we were having such an amazing time. I didn't want to say that the kids, and also I didn't have a desire to say, let's leave here. I was having such an amazing time. I'm just like, I'm going to have to take that. I'm going to have to take that of dropping my sticks with my daily Facebook Live. I mean, my whole life does not revolve around me doing a Facebook Live, but in a sense it kind of does. So when I do drop the sticks, it is okay and I can pick them up because I really established that bass beat. Okay. Yes, I'm feeling a bit out of my groove at the moment because I've worked away from home. Feeling out of your groove. And I love the analogy, the music analogy. The music analogy is so good because you feel out of your groove, you feel out of your rhythm, and this is like, I could be rocking up to this Facebook Live and be going, I'm allowed to have days off and da-da-da-da-da, and I had such an amazing time. But instead, I'm just like telling it how it is. I'm telling it how I feel. I'm telling it what happened and what, and actually letting you through on the journey of moving back into action and moving back into flow and moving back into the habit and building that, not having to build that habit from scratch again. I'm straight back on the bandwagon now. I'm straight back on the ball. I've picked up my sticks and the bass beat is back on, and it's not going to drop my beat. It's not going to drop my rhythm. It may feel like a little bit of like a hiccup, but all in all, it's pretty. It's not going to be, I need to put my glasses on, I can't see. It's not going to have a major effect. I cannot see this screen at all. It's like literally so dark and it's really annoying me. I like can't see a freaking thing. How is that even possible? I feel like it's just like black, the screen. Let me know. I can see the comments kind of. So let me know if you can see the comments. Let me know if you can kind of see. I cannot. Oh, you look good. Okay, well, we'll leave it there. And now I'll just talk to this black screen here. And I'll just see your comments every now and then. Oh my God, why is it doing that? Okay, I just turned the volume up instead of the thing. Wow. Okay, let's just go with it. I'm literally staring at a black screen. So I don't know what is happening here. I can see the comments, so that is good. So, what else do I want to talk about? Oh, guess what? So I have a thing I want to tell you guys. So while I've been away, away from doing daily Facebook Lives, I haven't necessarily been away. I've been away all the time. But when I've been doing these, I've been writing my book. So I've been working a lot on my book, and I've realized I've just gotten clearer and clearer and clearer on the outline and on my big dream system. Essentially, my big dream system. This is freaking me out. No, it's okay. Okay. It's windy on the mic a bit. Oh, okay, cool. All right, let's put it here. Maybe that will help. So with my big dream systems, what I've noticed is we've got big dream stages, big dream shifts, big dream strategies, and big dreams. What else have we got? And big dreams steps. So we've got 4 different systems. We've got 4. Like I've got a 4-part framework for my big dreams. And so I was thinking of launching, oh my God, and of course, the course version of it, like my manifesting method. And so I was thinking of doing that. It feels like, oh my God. I was thinking of launching that, and it's a 4-week manifesting method. And then I was like, well, it's actually really one component of my whole big dream system. The whole thing makes sense together. The whole thing is practically like makes so much sense together. So I'm really thinking of launching a round of Big Dreams Bootcamp and taking all the components of my book and putting them into my Big Dreams Bootcamp 2019. If you know, Big Dreams Bootcamp was a course that I did years ago in 2014, and it was one of my first big courses. It was my first big launch, Big Dreams Bootcamp. It's where it all freaking started. Essentially, it's where it all started. So I was like, maybe I do a completely new version, because there is nothing in Big Dreams Bootcamp that I now do. There's practically nothing in there except for the belief work that I do. So I really wanted to dig in, and I wanted to look at with Big Dreams Bootcamp, I wanted to look at why don't I make the course version of the book for you guys and separate it into 4 weeks, it's already 4 parts. The book is 4 parts. Do a video for each day of those 4 weeks, because it's actually the 4 parts has 7 components in it. So I'm like, that's actually literally like perfect for a course. It's like so perfect for a course. So I was thinking, why don't I do that then? Why don't I because oh my God, and of course is a part of the Big Dream system. It is a part of the Big Dream system. So I'm just tossing up whether to make it Big Dreams Bootcamp or make it something brand new. So how's the wind now? Let me know. I cannot see. This is crazy. This is annoying me. But I'm trying to. See, this is the crap Facebook Live before it gets good. I'm going to go for a walk. Then it's going to be super windy. So we're going to put it into 4 parts. I'm going to put it into 4 parts just like the book is, and basically do the book version of the online course. I cannot even. Why is it like this? Why is my phone being so dark? Anyway, maybe this can just mean a crappy Facebook Live. And it's good at the start, but then it's just like, I can't see. I'm like looking at a black screen on my phone. It feels like it's just died. It's crazy. It's crazy. And it's windy, isn't it? And it's windy. But here, let's have a look. I'm going to show you. See, like I literally can't even see where the buttons are. There we go. The beach, yes. Okay. I'm going to write this Facebook Live off as the shitty Facebook Live, because I can't friggin' see a thing, and it's just driving me nuts. It feels like I don't even know if I'm talking to the phone. I don't even know if the Facebook Live is finished. I'm going to have to go and look at it, because I'm like, why is my freaking screen doing that? Why is my screen just being black in the bright? It just shouldn't do that, should it? So anyway, I am going to, once you see the post and the banner of me launching Big Dreams Bootcamp, you'll know it's ready to go. You'll know we're all set, we're all ready. This is me doing, like, I have a create crap rule. There's 3 crappy little Facebook Lives before I figure out and before I get into flow. However, I may do another one this afternoon, and that might be like my second one to get back into flow and to get back into the rhythm and pick up my sticks without missing a beat. And I want you guys to know that when you do drop a habit, make sure, like, when you are establishing a habit, when you're establishing it, do a good 3 weeks of it, doing it daily, and really try to do it daily. But then also know that after a month, you can actually drop those sticks, drop those days every now and then, and be able to pick up the sticks. It is harder. This is harder than keeping the flow going. But then sometimes when you're living your life, sometimes things happen, and sometimes it's just what you've got to do, right? So you've got to sort of be flexible with it, but then also be really intentional and be really focused and very deliberate about it, and understand that when you do drop the ball, like the other day when I was like, I'm not going to do my Facebook Lives here because I can't do them. I am going to pick up the sticks as soon as I can, as soon as we're back in reception. And I'm also going to be able to just know that the first 3 are going to be crappy, and that is okay, and that gives me a hall pass. The first 3 could be great. But if I give myself this permission, if I give myself this ability and this allowance to have the shitty Facebook Lives, or not have the ones that are so in flow and that are so rhythmic and that are so focused, when I have that, when I realize, when I give myself that ability, when I give myself that permission, what that actually does is remind me that to do it daily. It actually reminds me of how important the daily is, because when I do come back to doing it daily, when I do come back, I notice that it is funky, it's a little clunky, but you can pick it up. But also knowing that getting it established in the first place is the key. Getting those bass beats, getting that bass rhythm established in the first place, that's the key. So I'm going to go leave this black screen. I cannot see. Awesome view. Oh my God, totally still here. I love it. Christina's still here. See, I can't even see the comments. It's crazy. I love it. Thanks for the comments. I so love it. So what does this inspire you to do? What does this inspire you to go, oh, what have I dropped the ball on? What have I dropped the ball on and I've just not picked the ball up? It's not a big deal to drop a ball. It's the picking up that actually shows your character. The picking up is where the character is shown. The picking up of the ball, once you've dropped the ball, that's where character is created. That's where habits are truly locked in forever. Now, you guys might have actually seen me doing this Facebook Live quest for the last month and a bit. It is not the only time that I've done Facebook Lives daily ever. I've been doing basically daily-ish Facebook Lives since they came out. I just go through periods of where I'm going through seasons when I'm not doing them as much. Awesome. I feel like I can see the screen better now for some reason. So I have been doing them very consistently and very constantly because of this rule, because of this this commitment to doing things daily and understanding that it's a daily difference, but also understanding the rhythm of the human, understanding the rhythm of a woman is up and down. But however, if I'm feeling shit and I'm in the rhythm of showing up every day, there is not one day where I've felt worse after doing my daily habit of going live. And this has been the secret to my business success. It really has, because I'm not a consistent person. I'm not actually consistent. But when I set myself a quest, I can keep showing up for that. I can keep getting myself into the state. Now, if I'm in a shitty mood, if I feel like I suck, like today, I'm not in a shitty mood, but I just feel like I'm just not got much to say today because I haven't been doing daily Facebook Lives. But when I was in Coral Bay, I was frustrated, I was not feeling it, and I showed up to that Facebook Live and it felt freaking fantastic when I was finished. It was almost like my work, well, of course my life work is going to uplift me, right? It's going to uplift you after you've done it. Sometimes it may not, because it may not elevate you in that way, but you feel good because you have shown up rain, hail, shitstorm or shine. It is the whole point to show up rain, hail or shine, because then you can get a 360-degree view of you. I have a cold today, so I'm going to give myself a day off of my live video from my Facebook page. I have, however, just finished doing my Facebook Live in my pay program. That is so good. So here you go. Know that tomorrow you can pick up the beats. And also, I did so many Facebook Lives double days, when I'm really feeling it, I want to give you permission, when you're really feeling it, to go and give yourself some double days and do some double days of Facebook Lives. When you're really feeling it, just double up, triple up. You don't need to just do one. Yes, you did feel better doing it. Now you can rest properly. Exactly. Like, I feel like if I kind of swirl around all day and think, like, I should just rest, or I'm not really feeling it today, I should just rest. But if I'm just like, you know what, I'm just going to get myself into the state to create, show up, serve, sell, done, drop mic. Then it's like almost like this completion is the satisfaction, and the satisfaction is what feels good. And then that satisfaction and that satiation of getting yourself into the state is really, really, really helpful. So you can drop the ball and you can just pick it back up. And you can drop the beat and you can just pick it back up. The rhythm, this is the biggest thing, the belief that it is all over if you can't stick to daily. It's all over, it's all finished, it's all done, and it's unrepairable if you can't stick to daily. When I say daily, over the last 5 years of my business, that has been a major component. But there also is very much like times where I have 6 days off, or 5 days off, or 3 days off, or 2 days. But that it's almost like the quest. The quest is the secret to really just lay down the beats. Even when I was doing the daily Facebook Live quest right at the start to really lay down the bass beat, I missed a whole weekend. And I was like, okay, what am I telling myself? So really understand that some of it can actually be like stuff you're telling myself. And I knew that the stuff that I was telling myself then was not actually aligned, and it was not the truth. So I said to myself, it doesn't matter, and I can do it later. That's what I noticed was, what is the common thing going through my mind? What is the common thing? And then I used that later on when I didn't feel like doing it, because I was saying it doesn't matter, and I need to rest, or it doesn't matter, I can do it later. Every time I said do it later, oh my God, that means I need to go and do it now. Every time I would be like, I need to, it doesn't matter, it's like, yes, it actually does matter. So that's awesome. So there we go. I feel like I can see my screen now for some reason. Now we can see the screen. So there you go, a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of motivation, a little bit of inspiration to remember that yes, you can drop the ball, but yes, you can pick it straight back up. And the belief that you've dropped the ball and now it's all going to fail, and you don't like, maybe you shouldn't do things daily, and maybe you shouldn't even try. Those belief BS is what gets you into a spiral. Whereas you can, if you just pick it straight back up, you can pick it straight back up. And you can, if you've just got the belief that you can go, you know what, I'm going to pick up the ball, I've dropped the ball, I can pick it up, it's all good, it's all done. That's all you need to think about. You only need to just go, oh, I've dropped the ball, I can pick it back up. I've dropped the beat, I can pick it back up. And understand that you can trust yourself to do that, because you have laid down your bass beats. If you have not laid down your bass beats, this is another story. If you have not laid down those bass beats and you're just telling yourself some stories about why you shouldn't have to show up, or why you're not showing up daily-ish, then that gets to be the things, that gets to be the point of inflection where you go and do some inspection and some identification of what are the thoughts that you're telling yourself, what are the thought forms, what are the patterns of thought that get you to do the days where you don't show up in the ways you intended. All right. There you go, guys. I shall deliver you a course. I'm just still deciding what that said course will be. So I hope you guys have the best day ever. Oh my God, this is Mission as well. Message me if Mission 6, if you want to contact me about that. If you want to work one-on-one with me for 6 months, you and me, 6 courses, all the courses I create during our time, 12 months access to School of Big Dreams, 6 months messenger with you and me. I think I might go and do a straight up sales for Mission 6 right now, actually. It's about time. All right, guys. I hope you have the best day ever going to Big Dreams. Thank you so much, Christina, for being here. I will see you in the next video. And yeah, see you on the internet. I am back. Jana is back to the internet. Have the best day ever. Chief Big Dreamer of the internet is out.